%80 of international students never enter an American home. And while Crossroads isn't a home, it is very home-like. 25% of the leaders of nations will study at some point in the United States. We have a tremendous opportunity to touch nations through our involvement with international students here. And one of the things that has impacted me the most in terms of how we impact nations is when the parents of some of our students come for graduation. These are parents from Nigeria, Eritrea, from China, many different countries, and they are amazed at the friendships that their sons and daughters have developed with people from other nations. And more than that, they are blessed, really blessed, because when their son or daughter has been sick or lonely or struggled academically, they had a set of people that really cared for them.
At the crossroads of Ithaca, really, as you go up here, up this way, you go right into Cornell University. And so we're at a kind of crucial juncture, and this is what we wanted, some place to be available and accessible to students on their way to school, on their way back. And all these houses around here are student housing. So we're in an ideal location. We're real excited about it. And this was kind of a real rundown place until last fall when we got the crew here to work on it. This whole presentation here, the rock wall, the plants, we've put quite a bit of funds into because we want people to see a new side of this corner that was never here before. Make it a welcome to the whole community. We're excited about having the large porch here. It's wide enough so we can have some wicker furniture out here. Conversations will be quite late into the night. So that's it. We're out here. Let's go inside and take a look. A gathering spot for the hundreds of kids that are on campus that are believers, but also their friends as well. And so they're free to come, have birthday parties, the internationals. It'll be a home away from home, their own living room here. And so that's why we had couches and comfortable chairs, because it's exactly what we're trying to create.
Surely, if I was asked to name my favorite place in Ithaca, Crossroads would be tops, not only for the fellowship, food, and spiritual growth, but also for the sincerity of those who have opened up their doors that we may feel at home, far away from home.
My name is Wilson Muyenzi.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. I came to Cornell to study Masters in Computer Science.
I'm Lin. I come from China. I just finished the master's degree in the law school.
My name is Hong Bui and from Vietnam, Saigon, Vietnam. And I'm studying anthropology, major in urban anthropology. I met this wonderful group called Cornell International Christian Fellowship. And there's wonderful diversity background people, and they help me grow a lot. And I'm so grateful that I be able to be a part of this group.
Today I have no family, but here I get a family. So today is a special commencement. And early morning I had a stomachache, and it is give me a special medicine, and now I feel better. This is really a family.
In the beginning, everything was very overwhelming. The infrastructure, the buildings, the roads. I always found myself staring at everything around me, so it was a bit overwhelming. And the people were quite different. They had a different culture, but I was quick to adapt. So after today, which is the official end of my academic journey at Cornell, I'll be going back to Rwanda in about 3 weeks. That's in around late June or early July, and take up a job that I have in Rwanda. I must say I have never in my life been involved with a big group of people with such high level of integrity, such a high level of honesty, people full of love for each other, people full of friendship, and people always caring and wishing each other well. CICF, there's just no words to describe how much I miss CICF.
Working with international students, you have all this potential to reach students who will go back and be in top positions in their countries. They're like their own country's best of the best, and so they send them abroad to get an education. So people in their own, Americans in their classes don't realize that they have the next prime minister sitting next to them in class, and there's so much potential to reach out to the world through international students.
It seems like people from the Far East gravitate to me, and so I befriend them. I listen to their tales of woe. I take them out sightseeing, like to Sapsucker Woods, and enjoy the birds. And in the process of just being a friend to them, I learn what their concerns are. And sometimes when I get to know them better, then I can pray with them. And that really helps them with their problems. As well, I try to do other things to help them too. But it's wonderful to be able to connect them with God. And you know, people in many countries have no notion of who God is. So it's a real challenge to try to help people understand that there is a creator God that loves them very dearly.
And so it's building bridges of friendship. And so our hope is that each of these students and their families would then touch the lives of others when they have an opportunity to.
Tonight is Agape night, which means it's like a potluck night where everybody brings food or just to share. We all get to try all kinds of nice food.
Nothing I can say can express my appreciation for what Crossroads has been, except to pray that God would abundantly bless all who in one way or another have contributed to make Crossroads a reality of what Christ's love is meant to be. God bless you all.